Wholesome Roots. It is a beautiful day today. Finally, a nice clear sunny skies. Gorgeous day. The goats are thoroughly gonna enjoy themselves today. I know not all of you are gonna appreciate this as much as I do, but I just have to share this with you. I just fed all the goats. I'm about to milk Daisy and Dominique. That's who's whining because they haven't been fed yet. And when I fed in this stall, I noticed a difference in someone. Sister, look at that. Could you see it? Let me try again. Let me try. She don't like me touching it. I don't know how well the lighting is in here. It's not very good. Ah, look. That is definitely a change in her udder. Don't you guys think so? I'm not imagining it, right? You guys tell me it's starting to look poofy? I hope so. I hope so. I'm excited now. It's the little things that make me happy. Just a little bit of udder chub and I'm like, woohoo! Oh, it's good. It's good. It's a good feeling. So hopefully that means that she is bred and will be kidding in a week or just over a week. It's the little things that make me happy. Just a little bit of udder chub and I'm like, woohoo! Oh, it's good. It's good. It's a good feeling. So hopefully that means that she is bred and will be kidding in a week or just over a week. So they say, who is they anyway? They say that it takes 3 days for a goat to learn something new routine, new food, new place, etc. But these girls still have not figured out, and we're going on week 2, that our milk stand faces a different direction than their old milk stand. And they still insist on getting up facing the wrong direction. So I have to maneuver them on the stand and twist their little bodies around, which they don't really like all that much. So Ryan had a good idea. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it next time. He said that this milk stand is light enough that I could probably just turn it. I could just pick it up, turn it around when they're coming out and leave it like this, because right now nobody else is in milk. But when the other girls are in milk that know that my stand faces the other way, I could just switch it in between. You know, it's just once a day that I would have to turn it around, so it's not that big of a deal. So I think that might be what we have to do, because I think it stresses her a little bit when I have to turn her around, you know, because I'm like, okay, come on, come on. And I'm like maneuvering her body. So we'll see. I think that's a good direction to go. What do you think, Daisy? What do you think, Daisy? You think you like that idea? Huh? I saw you eating grain in your stall before I brought you out here, so I guess that's why you're not hungry. She didn't eat last night's grain. So she was eating it this morning. Silly goats. At least they're getting the right amount per day that they're supposed to get. So that's good. It's okay, you can bathe. You don't have to get out just because I'm coming over here. You can stay in there. You ducks have already made a mud pit over here. Typical duck behavior. Typical, typical. They're so funny. I've got a couple of drakes that I need to get rid of in order to keep my anacondas pure, but I haven't figured out exactly how we're gonna do that. If we're gonna get them a new home or if we're gonna have a meal out of them. I hesitate to do that because I love my animals so much because I raise them from babies. It's hard. What is it, Khaleesi? What you barking at, girl? Show me. Show me what it is. What did you see? Something up there? Is it an aerial predator? Maybe. Maybe just a squirrel on the roof. I don't see anything up there. You're a good dog. Good girl for watching out. I'm proud of you. She's a good girl. Ha ha. That is the alfalfa hay I let them have as a treat. That is the grass hay. It's only a half a flake between the three of them, so we have to keep the calcium to phosphorus ratio at the proper level in order to avoid urinary calculi, which is common in bucks and wethers. We also add ammonium chloride as a pinch in their feed once a day. That helps prevent the imbalance as well. So if you are going to use alfalfa with your boys, make sure you're doing a good balanced diet of calcium to phosphorus, a 2-to-1 ratio minimum, and that you use ammonium chloride as a preventative. With spring comes flies. Yuck, I'm not looking forward to that again. Spring has brought out all the turtles, sunning themselves on the logs. Most of them jumped off as they heard me approach, but you still see some of them there on that big log out there. It was covered. There has been no signs of Mrs. Duck, and we have resolved to consider the likely possibility that we won't be seeing her again, unfortunately. It is sad, but that was the risk of having a free-range duck out here in the wilderness. There's a lot of predators out here, and there's no telling what happened, but luckily we were able to keep the other ducks inside of the electric fence at night, and during the day the crows have been taking care of them. I've been seeing the crows out there often, hanging out with them. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but there is so much life and abundance on these flowers. It is just buzzing with all different types of little wasps and bees. There's even some bumblebees there. I thought I just saw a honeybee on those. It is just full of life, bursting from the warm weather and the beautiful nectar that's flowing in these plants. We had a viewer ask how our strawberries are doing under the asparagus, and I thought, good question. I should check. I don't see any. I don't know if the chickweed is the reason why I'm not seeing any strawberry leaves, or if it was our extremely cold winter. But if you guys can see all those other little insects just buzzing about, it is just, it warms my soul. It truly does. I just can't get over how perfect nature is in every way. Still no asparagus though. Where are you guys? I'm ready to eat asparagus right out of the garden, raw. This awesome crib brooder is what we're going to be putting the quail into, but I realize I'm going to have to make some modifications. We've got it lined with the black plastic, and then we put a layer of feed bags underneath the straw. I mean, not straw, pine shavings. Straw isn't really that good. I use straw as like a edge, but not as a main bedding source because it gets too yucky. but the openings on this chicken wire are big enough for these quail to get out. And I didn't realize that until I was trying to get this cleaned out and dried off. So we're gonna have to put something along the bottom edge of the wire to prevent them from getting out before they can come out here. So it looks like they'll have at least one more day in the house. Ryan's off the next 2 days, so it will work out that he can help me with this project. Maybe we'll even get Dalton to help. Fancy, were you playing in the hay? You got hay all over your head, honey. Oh, you silly. I can't reach you all the way because this fence is on. You guys are spilling more hay than you're eating. Willow here has a limp. I've checked over her ankle, her leg, her foot, her hoof. Everything seems normal. There's no swelling. There's nothing in her hoof. But she's holding it up and she's favoring it. So I'm gonna keep a very close eye on that. Make sure that it doesn't get any worse. And just hope that she just twisted it funny and now it's just sore. Should be better quickly, I hope. It's looking more and more like Ryan and I are going to be able to get some stuff done in the garden. That makes me happy. We have hundreds and hundreds of baby seedlings that need to go in the ground. And of course, you know, Ryan has more tractor work he wants to do. So he's excited about that. I'm excited about getting my plants in the ground before we are headed out to go visit my mom this month. It's March now and we have made reservations to finally go see my mom. It's been almost a year and a half, well, I guess a year and 3 months since her stroke, and I haven't seen her yet. And I am very anxious to see her, very anxious to help her get some stuff done around her garden and have the whole family together. Unfortunately, not all of us will be there. My sister and nephew aren't able to make it, but most of us siblings will be there and helping my mom. So it's a really, really good feeling in my heart, and I just can't wait to hug my mom. So it's exciting, it's good, it's a happy thing. But thank you guys for all of your support and encouragement through our difficult times, and I'm so blessed that we're now entering into some better times for our family. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.